Well, the weather's clearing up, but my phone forgot how to do Wi-Fi this morning, and I had to figure out and like, what's going on here? It turned out my phone was just being dumb. Morning. Yeah, I thought it was like the Wi-Fi. Like I'm sitting here like watching Bo's Snapchats, and I'm like, they're downloading really slow. Why am I not on the Wi-Fi? So I unplugged the Wi-Fi, and that didn't, you know, and then counted. I basically watched a Snapchat, which was 10 seconds, and then waited for the next one to load, and then watched the next one and went, okay, that's 30 seconds. And then did that. Yeah, I went to the gym last night, did Stairmaster. Aaron actually had to stay late at work because just massive deadlines and lots of projects to do. And
yeah, we're working for 3 clients now. Four clients. One hasn't gotten much to me, but I submitted a change request to make that happen. I had my excess normal workload from my primary client. I'm doing WordPress content and template development for another.
Alright. Well, anyways, so he stayed late and I wound up going to the gym by myself, but I was just going to, like I said, Stairmaster, and came home all loopy-doopy, and then showered and made food, and then we sat down and we did at least one more
Quest Hub.
Yeah, one more sub-achievement of a chapter, I guess is what they're called. But it's like in WoW, each of the zones has their own achievement for questing, and then under that, it's like you got to meet all these requirements. And this one was Dead Night Elves.
I finally saw what it was to take the robe from the sleeping dead night elf.
Yeah, he was like, wait, what? It's a sleeping dead night elf. How do you not understand that it's a sleeping dead night elf?
Yeah. That is a weird zone.
Because it's the academy, but the first part of it is you basically get like, nobody likes me, I know why they don't like me, and he's like self-hating, and then like
but he's not the only one who hates him.
Well, no, everybody else hates him, but it's the problem is like, the true story is he was trying to do what was right, you know? He was like, our leader kind of went all crazy, and he's like, this ain't gonna happen. Everyone but like the populace didn't know what he did exactly, so they bitched at him and they blamed him for their 10,000 years of suffering and the living in the ghost life of not being able to move on to wisps unless you drink yourself to death.
Which, it's interesting that worked.
Yeah, because I was like, the guy's like, I'm free, and he went to a wisp, and I was like, did he just turn into a wisp? And I'm like, yes, he drank himself to death.
But he was already dead.
Well, how can you kill a zombie?
How do you kill that which has no life?
Something like that. But it's the fact that, you know, it's a really big trope. You know, he got in trouble and is being eternally punished for something he did, but he was trying to do the right thing.
Whenever you click on him, he said, or one of his emotes is, as soon as it used to be nice, 10,000 years ago.
I went through and listened to the YouTube video of Aluneth's whispers and played them for Aaron. All fucking, these are not long whispers. These are 6-second whispers. There's 10 minutes of them.
His staff talks a lot.
Aaron, when I say, oh God, here it comes, it's not like this random weird thing. Like sometimes it's every time I spell steal. Every time I find some light source or, yeah, every time I find some light source or mana crystal on the ground, it just is like, oh, I must have more. Dude, you're freaking me out. But apparently, like, in the Ashara dungeon and in Deathwing's dungeon, Neltharion's lair, it also has, like, talking points. That's what he's talking about. I'll have to look at that when I get on my way back. I didn't actually see it. What happened?
So there's a little U-bolt thing that you put in the bike town bikes to lock them. And instead of putting it through the 2 holes, someone put it like this, so it's going through the spokes.
Them little fuckers. I don't understand. But it does amaze me how many people are just deep and get hired on at Nike.
Yeah. And I don't know if it's that they're not smart about it, or if they just don't care, or have never been told.
I think it's a little bit of not smart and don't care. But yeah, I came up here and the gym wasn't.
It was great.
Yeah. So I just put my fucking little shitty Butterfree on it. And when I say shitty, it's like 500 CP. 575. Here comes your train.
Yay!
What's that?
Email and world.
What's that?
D&D newsletter.
Gotcha.
I'm on Patreon for them. I give them $1 a month, and I get 4 content update things that are like homebrew places, things, classes, adventures.
You may have someone to talk to about D&D gaming on the Cobras.
Oh, cool.
One of our defensive linemen. Yeah. So
Did not see that coming.
you gotta think. You're not seeing a lot of stuff coming when you're like, you're involved in a football team, and you see all these people. You're like, oh my God, they're real people.
Well, that's my train.
So, few last things. I wanted to get Aaron mostly talking on camera because it doesn't happen much. Apparently, the YouTube comment section is being. But the apps are not updating as often, probably because I wasn't on Wi-Fi. I don't know how long I wasn't on Wi-Fi. I got all the notifications when I logged in yesterday to upload the videos. Should probably actually check the computer more often rather than just logging in for WoW and Stronghold Kingdoms and Star Trek. I need to do that right now. Anyway, I did see the comments. I did put down that I will have a live stream of Star Trek Online. Will be on the gaming channel. There is a link below and an annotation here. There is 2 of you. The analytics have become crazy. There are 2 of you that watch it on a PlayStation or television where you don't have access to comments or annotations or descriptions or anything. And one of them may be me seeing my own videos. And I think I know who the other person is. But if you can't get to the gaming channel, I can't do anything of you on television. All I know that it's called Gay Geeks of PDX Gaming. It's a really long name. If you're the person that I think you are, I've linked to the channel on my Facebook. So go back and find some of my videos that I've posted that are longer video, that are links to YouTube stuff, and then subscribe to the channel that way. Everyone else pretty much watches on a mobile device or the actual YouTube watch page. So yeah, that's that. That will not be happening this weekend. I think we have plans. We have a wedding thing we're going to. A wedding party, so I don't have to dress up nice. It'd be nice to socialize with Aaron's work peeps. That's what's going on there. Another little thing, I have to snark every so often. There's a lady that walks her dog, Corgi, around. Corgi? No. Dog. What is dog? Much like Shiba Inu. Walks a Shiba Inu around the apartment complex. The dog is adorable, and she's probably not her natural hair color because it's whitish blonde. It's like if blonde is this color, her hair is this color in respects. So, anyways, so now I understand when you walk your dog, letting your dog have some semblance of freedom to kind of go and sniff where they want. Otherwise, they can be stubborn and really want to sniff this because they can smell something from across the sidewalk. But letting your dog get too much control shows that you don't have or want or can do enough control over your own animal. I understand what people see as a partnership, not a master-servant pet relationship. But sometimes you do need to exact a little bit of control. Like her dog is all over the place and she just sort of like, oh God. And she is an average size for a woman and she has average proportions for a woman. She is not rail thin, but she's not overly obese. Is letting herself be jerked around by a dog that weighs maybe 30 pounds, maybe a fifth of her weight. So, yeah, that's that. 7:55. I'm gonna sign this off here. Yeah, so I'm gonna get this thing on the actual charger because while I'm copying the videos over, it doesn't get enough charge because it's USB 1.0. I'm gonna eat my yogurt. I'm gonna do Star Trek Online and then probably more World of Warcraft.